Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you had a good day today. It's a good day for me. Starting to feel a little better. Just more of a stuffed up nose and sneezing a little bit, but feeling better. Feeling better. Um, yeah, I didn't have a day with again because A, I didn't go anywhere, and B, I was just like I said, still not feeling the greatest. So I didn't really wear anything. Put a couple of them solely notes on just to mix them up and stop playing around with them, but that'll be later videos. Um, what I wanted to do is I got thinking today, um, as I was having my sick person nap after school. Sometimes you're laying in bed and your mind wanders. Mine went straight to Cologne, of course, and I got thinking, geez, everything's weird today. Um, and I wanted to go back to basics. And I feel bad. I feel bad. Uh, but I don't know how else to explain it. I feel worried for this generation coming up because there's no real, how do I say it, distinction between masculine and feminine no more. And it boils over to everything: clothing, uh, well, fashion in general, and that includes fragrances. A prime example is look at something like Baccarat Rouge. Jesus Christ, if you had gave me that 20 years ago, told me it was a men's fragrance, and to wear it, I'd have slapped you. I want to smell like cotton candy. Or something even more popular, Dior Homme, which I love. But you'd have given me that 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and said, wear this. I'm going to smell like flowery lipstick. Get out of here. And that's not bad mouthing the generation. It's going to be a great generation. These kids are going to grow up to some amazing things. And they're going to see so many amazing things. I hope I'm around for most of it because these kids are going to change the world, man. And us, and whether you think it's for the good or for the not, it's going to be amazing. So yeah, I don't want you to get on that tangent. I'm trashing this or genderfying that stuff and cancel culture me. No, I think it's great. I just think that sometimes, as a person who identifies as a straight male, sometimes you just got to go back to basics. Back to, for example, again, cologne, a masculine scent. Sometimes you just want to smell like a man. You don't want to smell like Baccarat Rouge. You don't want to smell like Stronger With You. You don't want to smell like, Angel Share. You don't want to smell By the Fireplace. And all of them I love and I wear and they're great. But sometimes you just got to go back to being a man, masculine sense. And so I wanted to kind of that through, and I thought, well, what is, because today's masculine scent, as I've just described, isn't what it was. And again, good or bad, that's your choice. Doesn't matter to me. I don't mind it at all. But again, sometimes even I like that. I'm not that type of guy that's back in my day, things were better. No, they weren't. They were different, but they weren't better. They were just different. And back in my day, we had some relatively masculine scents. And that doesn't mean Old Spice and Azzaro Pour Homme. I could have thrown them on here, but I'm not. So basically, this is 5 cents from when I was younger, the 90s, early 2000s, that you could wear today as a young adult male, and you would smell different, but you'd still smell good. You know what I mean? These aren't dated fragrances. They're classic. You can wear them today, and you'd actually, if you wore them today, you'd probably get noticed a lot more because you're not going to smell like Baccarat Rouge. You're not going to smell like Sauvage. You're not going to smell like Bleu de Chanel. You're not going to smell like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You're going to stand out. So these are 5 scents, 5 masculine scents And by masculine, I don't mean overly masculine. Like I said, these are 5 masculine scents that from the days of yesteryear that will not only work today, I think will get you noticed in a positive way. So let's start out with Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. This is for the young man who maybe you're just finishing high school, finishing college, university, you're starting your job, and you're starting a nice office job, you need an office type scent. This is perfect for that. Yeah, this citrusy, herbal, tobacco leaf kind of smell. And a little bit of musk. A softer scent, but very, very enjoyable. If you were going with that one, though, I'd probably buy today Intenso, unless you get an older bottle of that, because this is pretty much the same thing, but a little stronger with a little bit more personality. You want an aquatic? You want something to wear in the summertime? Well, you could wear Intenso, but it's more of a classy kind of scent. Wings. Giorgio Beverly Hills. Think Polo Sport meets Cool Water meets Bulgari Aqua. And that's kind of what you got with this. It's got a minty, fresh blast off the top with this nice aquatic, clean, drier sheet vibe with a heavy dose of lavender. Perfect for the summertime, and you won't smell like everybody else wearing Nautica Voyage. So it'll make you stand out a bit, and you'll still get compliments. A classic. I was thinking Fougere, and what Fougere could I put on here? But I didn't want to go with, again, Azzaro, Rive Gauche, Paco Rabanne Pour Homme, Alfred Sun Pour. I didn't want to go with any of them, but I still wanted a Fougere. But I wanted something that was wearable, more wearable today. Not that Fougeres aren't, but just something that's a little more, not as classic smelling, but still a Fougere. La Male. Basic La Male. Takes that Fougere DNA, sweetens it up a bit with vanilla, gives you a big blast of mint, powdery lavender. Can be worn dressed up, dressed down. Will definitely get you compliments even today. I think people a lot, especially if you're young women, really haven't smelled any of these. So it'll work. Next is a classic. That's Liz Claiborne Curve. Another green, fresh, lavender, slight soapy vibe type of scent, but it's light, so you have to go with a few heavy sprays on it, but it will definitely, if you want a green scent and you don't want polo, or you don't want, pretty much anything with pine in it, go with this. Again, this will get you. I don't care how old you are, my age, younger or older. This will work with the ladies every time. I mean, it's like I said, it's green and it's clean. It's got a cactus note in there. It's got something in there. I think it's cactus. Whatever it is, you can really smell it. It's really nice. Next is one I like, but I'm not the biggest fan of. But I could see it working for a lot of dudes right now, young dudes, because it really falls into, by today's standards, this is a different scent, but still sweet and masculine. Amen. The original Amen. Yeah, this sweet and cocoa-y, coffee type vibe, and the top, which brings me to something I want to talk about. I could have included Fahrenheit, because I think Fahrenheit really inspired somewhat this. Fahrenheit had that gasoline weird type note. Fahrenheit is uber masculine, and I think they wanted to go with something like that, because off the top of this you get that They call it tar. I don't really think it smells like tar, but it's the closest thing. I get the comparison off the top, and it's very different. It's sweet, it's powdery, it's woody, it's musky, and it's got that weird vibe off the top that will get you noticed in a good way. Performance on this, that's the bad part. It's not too good anymore. If you are going to look for that, I just go with Cuba Prestige Classic. Their dupe of it, because it pretty much smells identical and lasts about the same amount of time, 3-4 hours, and it's like $10. Whereas this, even at discounters, is still $70-$80. Just go with this. But anyway, guys, that was it. I just wanted to basically give you 5 cents that would young men could and should wear today. That'll help them still smell modern. Still smell, again, not grandpa-ish, but still smell modern, but with a touch of class, bit of old school, and would work for them today. You young men, if any of you are watching my videos, give one, if not all of these a try. You will, I promise you will get attention. These are all classic smells, proven smells. Women like them, men like them. And they haven't been worn a lot in the last 10 years by a lot of people. And that's the thing. So you're going to walk into a club, into a pub, into a party, into a friend's house, and well, they're all wearing Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel and Nautica Voyage and Y and insert popular fragrance here. Well, they're all going to smell alike or similar. You're going to walk in, and I guarantee, with not one, if not 2 or 3 or 4 of the girls at the party, even a couple of guys, are going to be, man, that smells great. What are you wearing? I've never smelled that before. I like that. Oh, and you can tell them if you want, or you can keep it a secret. Sorry, it's my secret. It's my signature scent. It's my secret. It's your choice. But anyway, guys, I think now, I'm sure you guys have your own. Comment what you think could be worn today. Because I could have included something like opium. Could have included Fahrenheit, although I think Fahrenheit is still too masculine for today's climate. What else could I have included? A preferred stock, Gravity, pretty much anything by Cody. Yeah. So you tell me, guys. First off, do you think these would work nowadays like I think they would? Do you think a young man could wear them and still, in a positive way, stand out? Or do you think, no, they're too, what do you think would work? Hell, maybe you think Axe body spray would work. Whatever. There's no wrong answers. In lists like this and your thoughts on it, there's no wrong answers. So, all right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a day with. Just depends on how my nose goes. Later, guys.